Hi, welcome back to today's episode on Data Delights. I remain your beautiful host, Connie Eze. A few days ago, a lady was called out after she gave her testimony, of course, as a yoke breaker in the family. And come on, the reception she got, I think is going to be the biggest embarrassment of all time. Because if I was the one, I don't think I'm going to wake up. I will faint there, straight up. But today, we will talk about that particular incident, if it's going to dent on her confidence, her self-confidence, and if she really deserves a public apology for that public disgrace. So we have a beauty queen and an influencer who is going to talk to us about self-confidence and if she really deserves a public apology. Her name is Queen Olivia Martins. Welcome to Data Delights.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy being here, of course.
So, talking about public embarrassment, have you ever been embarrassed before? Because I know that you are always in the stage and always on camera. Have you ever been publicly embarrassed so loud before?
I would say yes. In fact, yes.
Can you tell us a little about it?
It was not really loud as that other lady.
Okay.
But mine was when I was handling, I think when I was doing this beauty pageant thing. And, I used to do this judge thing a lot.
Yeah.
So I think it was time for me to call results. And I think that was the first time I was having this judge duties something.
Okay.
So it was time to call results. Then I was shaking.
Okay.
Of course, as the chief judge, I have to be the one to call the result, everything.
Yeah.
So I had to climb on stage and the mic fell down from my hand. It fell down from my hand. And I had to, luckily the guy beside me had to help me pick it up and he had to, say something to the audience. And
did they laugh?
I need to look at the crowd. I did not even have the mind to look at the crowd. Okay. But after that time, it was later the other guy told me that, why was I shaking? That it was obvious that I was shaking. But I don't even really know if the public was,
taking note of that.
Yes.
So were you able to convey your message after that?
Yes, I was able to. But in a very low and shaky voice.
Okay.
But I was able to, luckily.
Okay, that's a lot. So can you imagine yourself being in this Miss Veronica's situation? How do you feel about it? What do you think?
Well, I think, first of all, her confidence was on a zero. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So moreover, she's this kind of old, not really old, but middle-aged people, advanced people that go to school. And of course, you don't expect their confidence and grammar to be like us, young people that go to school and come out. Do you understand?
No, let me not even say young people that go to school and come out, but we went to school at a stretch from primary,
secondary,
there was
and
no
everything.
break in between.
But these people go to school, they'll go for business, hustle, do whatever they want to do. Then they'll be like they want to go to school. And the brain and everything is already old and it's not like we vibrant people. Do you understand? You don't expect such person to talk the way we are talking. Do you understand? It's just like saying my mom now to go back to school. Yes, she'll go back to school, but you don't expect her to talk just the way I would talk.
And for the record, she went to an open university.
That's
another thing. It's a lot, too.
It's a whole lot.
Is education, or should I say exam, a true test of knowledge? Do you think education or exam is a true test of knowledge?
No, I don't think so.
Why do you say so?
Because aside diaspora, outside the country, for an example, the way we Nigerians set our exams and assignments are different from the way they do their own thing too. For an example, if let's say a lecturer here in Nigeria is scoring over 10, they'll score you over 5. And when it comes to the scores, it's going to be like a lecturer will score you 1 mark for a particular question. Okay. But over there, that one question will get you like 2 marks or 3.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So I think in fact, exams and that exams or whatever assignment thing it doesn't have anything to do with, life or whatever. Okay. They'll say it's test, but I don't say anything about it. If you trust me, I'm not gonna fail your exam.
Do you really trust us? Please don't give us exams. Like, you took us now.
Because if you trust that we learn to your course or whatever, why are you testing us with this exam?
You don't trust us. You don't even trust yourself.
You don't just that you've impacted knowledge on the student, so you're not supposed to give us tests or exams.
Inside life,
as in
it's funny. I wonder who started this whole exam thing. So I want to ask, you're a model and you've been in the industry over time for years. Is there a way a particular person or a particular field should be represented? Somebody be like, she's not even speaking like a lawyer. For the records, I know that for somebody who did law in National Open, you have no plans of going to law school. So people just study law because they want to know what it's about, add it to the degree, you understand? Get vast knowledge about it.
Yeah.
Do you think there's a way a particular field is supposed to look? Oh, she looks like a model. Oh, she talks like an actor. Oh, she's so confident like a lawyer. Oh, he's so bold like.
Yeah, I think it depends on the profession.
Okay.
For an example, now let me use the modeling aspect. You're a model. Let's say you're a plus size model, for an example, or just a normal fit model, or let's say you're a beauty queen. You're supposed to act like one.
Okay.
I am a beauty queen, for an example now, and you see me on the road. Let's use beauty queen. And I'm talking like a mad person, then if I should tell you I'm a beauty queen, will you even say beauty queen from which place again? And you're acting like this one. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Now, as a beauty queen, we are meant to know how to talk, how to dress, how to interact with people. Do you understand? And as a lawyer, you're supposed to. That's why I said professionally. Those professional,
people
jobs
who are practicing.
Exactly. So you don't expect a model to be someone that talks loud, that is always, you're seeing her in funny places and those kind of thing. No, it doesn't speak well of that model.
Okay.
That's why I'm using the modeling aspect for example. Yeah.
So do you think you could see a person and, this person is a doctor? No, this person is a lawyer. This is how lawyers should talk.
I have a friend and he's a doctor. If you see this guy, you will not believe that he's a doctor. He smokes. In fact, his lips, you see I'm dark, Well, my color is letting me walk away his lips. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So, you can, if not that he's my friend, he's so close to me.
Yeah, you
I know, okay, this guy went to school, did all those kind of
Is he practicing?
Of course.
Wow.
But if he comes out, you can never know he's a doctor. And that's one issue I have with him.
That's weird.
Because I tell him that if I should see you, if you tell me you're a doctor now, maybe you're not my friend. You tell then maybe tomorrow I will now go to this hospital and now see you wearing white. You are, as in, I will allow you to.
No. Thank you.
I will not. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But because he's my friend, so I know he's intelligent, very intelligent. But his way of life is different from his career.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Oh, I get that. So talking about the disgrace, that's where I've been waiting to get to. Was that disgrace necessary? Was it necessary?
The pastor, huh?
Yeah, for the pastor calling her out and saying, leave that altar. You're lying in the presence of the Holy Spirit.
Yeah.
Was it important?
I think the pastor would have done was to meet her privately and talk to her. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Because you guys are in public, number one. And they don't.
It was live. Thousands of people were watching.
Do you understand? And he would have understood that this person is a middle-aged person, not like us. If it's someone like us, now
you
that was
can
on
do
stage,
that.
you understand?
Yes.
But we can't do something like that. So you're supposed to understand that it's public life, everything. So doing that kind of thing, coming out with Mike to say something about, I know it's too much. So if it's me,
will you go to the church if it was you?
I know.
Will you continue?
God, I will not continue.
But he apologized.
Which apologize? That's later that they vote today. Is that?
Yeah, I think they invited her to the church. She even made pictures and she made a post that her daddy in the Lord has apologized.
People that worship their pastors now.
So you don't forgive?
Forgive.
A child of God.
Divine
baby.
is human. Honestly, me, I can't. I know. Do you know the embarrassment
I
Jesus
wonder how
Christ,
she
no,
was
no,
going to
no.
sit in the midst of the
If it's me,
congregation.
I'll faint.
And I said I will fall down there
I will faint.
at that spot.
And nobody to wake me up.
I
Anybody that
will
wakes
fall
me
down
up.
at that spot. And when I fall down there, you people come and carry my body.
Honestly, the embarrassment was so much. It was because when
But what if she didn't have evidence?
but when then like the other guy, the other testify whatever person was with the microphone was now like explain trying to like explain her testimony very well. The pastor picked up his mic, started questioning. They don't question in
Your
testimonies
testimony.
because you're not supposed to interrupt the testifier.
Yes.
Do you understand?
Yes.
She should say her testimony, people will pray about it, then that's end of story. But the pastor had to take up his mic and start
say, "Is it
questioning her.
lie?"
And she was already shaking and she was not really confident with her words. It is not more like she's lying. Do you understand? And why asking her that question? Which what's the degree? Why asking her the degree in law? Why asking her that question?
And she wasn't even going to a law school. It was just LBB, and someone actually confirms that there's law in what this. I don't know you guys jargon. I don't really care, but God, someone confirmed it, and the embarrassment took more.
I don't see that. There's no reason for the pastor to ask that lady those questions, the degree, whatever. They would have just allowed her to say her testimony and leave the stage as normal as they do it.
Yeah.
It's just like now I'm coming to give a testimony. Oh, I just gave birth. The process I use in giving birth is so much. The
So
pastor will not
painful.
ask me
What is
which
the
method of the is in
Delivery.
giving birth. As in, I will not tell you, oh, it's through CS or it's through. No, now.
Oh, are you sure it was through CS? Because people who go through CS cannot even
kind
be
of-
bold about it.
It's.
You're questioning God.
The pastor just shouldn't have. And me, I'm not even a fan of that pastor, anyways.
How about now? Take it easy.
I'm not a fan of churches.
Yeah.
I don't carry. I believe God said when one or two are gathered, He's in their midst.
Yeah.
Do you understand? I don't need to. I'm not going to the church for the pastor anyways.
Yeah.
I'm
For
going there.
validation, no, I'm not.
I'm going there for myself and God.
Yes.
It's a place of worship here. I can still worship in my home if I want to worship in my home. I can decide, okay, let me go to the place of the Lord and worship. But that's why I said that the pastor, I'm not a fan of the pastor or whatever.
Okay. Because if you disgrace me like that, I twama straight up. If you see me in your church again. So back to the apology. Someone said this is an organization. It is running as an organization. So the apology should at least come off as a written apology. It's not supposed to come up.
I feel that apology should be with that same microphone. The pastor will have to come out on that same stage.
Yeah.
Do you understand? With that same
microphone.
Do you understand?
Yes.
And whether that it must not really like I want to apologize to Mrs. or Miss Vera for whatever. No. It might just come in as a joke, and you understand. From there, say something about it. Church Abasal. That's just it. Everything ended.
So what if he did a video of himself in his office?
That video is a long process. It's simple. That same stage, you will just come the same way you give sermon in church, whereby you just talk about random things in church or whatever. Then you just Mrs. or Miss Vera, whatever topic that period. Then you now like say something about it and apologize. And just everybody will laugh. We'll all laugh. Everybody will laugh. It's simple. But writing that jargon in that nas apology, that is not even.
It never sounded like
it's
one.
never. It's as in. It's more like.
You read it, right?
I read it. And it was more like.
I said what I said.
Yes, and you are not. You
unapologetic. I said what I said.
Thing, just oversight.
Do you think that the apology would do better? Because
better in what way?
Like, would it change anything?
Well,
a video apology, would it change anything? Perception from people outside the church, or would it change anything? Would it change how she feels?
Well, the lady actually is. I think she's a member of that church. Probably or possibly, the pastors or the team would have met with her.
And she took a picture with the pastor and the wife, and then she posted it and said, "My daddy in the Lord, this, that, I do not have any this one, that."
she's supposed to. Maybe they've told her to put it like that now. Maybe they even helped her to type it and post it.
How about now? Don't be like that.
Maybe they helped her to type it now because maybe the way she's talking,
The post, yeah.
do you understand?
I read the
It
post.
was more like a very intelligent person that is writing that thing. But if you see the way
That
she was talking,
she's still a strong member. She's still a member of the church.
that's why I said she herself. You see the way she was talking on stage. She's someone that.
Then even when she tried to defend her studies, she even said like she graduated and these are her pictures from her graduation and this is her grade and this was the number of her graduation number.
And she said she used 10 years to graduate or whatever.
Easy.
But that 10 years
was it up to 10 years?
He said, I think he said the
It's
process
5 years.
took about 10 years.
Yes, no, maybe for her to agree to go, and then she had issues. She stopped halfway and all.
But I think that was.
But
why,
that's a lot of testimony.
But
for real.
I think that was why the pastor was not like that 10 years kind of thing. So he only wanted to make more inquiries.
I don't know, but so much I know about miracles and testimony.
Yeah,
you don't question miracles.
You don't even question the testimonies.
You don't question testimonies. I don't know if you question. I don't know, but it is miracle because it doesn't have answers.
Yeah.
You should not. If it has answers, then it's not miracle.
Yeah.
So, what do you think about the general? Like, what do you have to say about everything that transpired in the church? Would you take it?
For me,
as a
I
member,
will not take it. It's just like saying now I'm going to Redeem Church, my dad's church now. And I came out to give a testimony. Oh, God has been so good to me. I went to...
I bought a house in Banana Island.
Let me use the school I went to now, College of Health.
They tell you it's a lie.
Then the pastor will come and tell me, because I went to College of Health, yeah? Then I will not say, oh, I spent 6 years in College of Health, but normally it's 4 or 5 years. Then I will be like, oh, I had this issue, I had that issue. I read environmental health. Then the pastor will come and start asking me, what degree in environmental health do you have? Then I'll come and say BS, because in College of Health they don't give BS.
Yeah.
It's only in school, universities or something like they give BS. They'll come and say BS. Then the pastor will be like, will now stand up with all might and not say
with all wisdom
and say
and call you a mediocre.
If you lie, do you know what? If you lie, you are against abuse. How did you put that English again? It's more as if maybe you are cursing that lady, because we all know there's nothing like BS in law service, LLB. So it's more like you are cursing her because
or her testimony is not valid.
Yes, you are cursing her. That means God is going to punish her for lying on stage in the church.
Altar, yeah.
In the altar. Do you understand? Because she said something different. Do you understand? Meanwhile, she really, really, really did that cause, but because she didn't have the confidence, that's why she had to.
Because
say
tell me,
else.
what does she even want to remember?
Now, pastor will not come and tell me now that I didn't say that kind of thing to me in front of that church.
Did you see the crowd?
I will not come. Oh. Should I tell the reason why I stopped going to my father's church in Aba?
Bring it on.
Did I tell the reason why I stopped going to that church?
We are here for it.
So this particular, she's not a pastor.
Yeah.
I think she has one position in that church, but you know the people that to have position in church, eh?
And hold on to it for so long.
Let me not go into it. Let me not be like as if maybe. So this lady, because normally me, I don't really have so much church clothes, and I'm not a fan of church. My church can be once or twice in a month. Okay. You understand? Or even once in 2 months or 3 months. So I came to church one day. What I was wearing was not really that short, though. Not lying. It was not really that short. Because if it was, my mom would think I should go and change it. It wasn't. But this particular, do you know why I'm hitting on this particular person? Is because I don't want to call her name. This person, you know, this over righteous women in church that something is not really that short or not really that,
they make a
but
case
they'll
out
make
of
it a big topic. So this lady called me out in front of people. Your father is an elder in church. Your mother is because my mom head this children department. Okay. Your mother is this one in church. Even though you are no longer in the choir department, you no longer come to our church. How can you be putting on this outfit to church? It is not good. I was like, in front of people, even if you want to correct me, must you do it in front of people?
But I thought the Bible says that secret love and secret rebuke is bad. Rebuke
Connie,
them in public and love them in secret.
If you see the way this woman talked to me that period, hi.
But that's what
That's
the Bible
why
says now.
that I don't care what the Bible says. That woman, the way she talked to me it's not the way she's supposed to.
Yeah. There's actually a way. I understand. Have you forgiven her?
I'm not sure. Let me think about it.
So, same weekend when all of this happened, a day before the church incident happened, fake Ashake hosted his show abroad. And he was bundled out of his show. Like we FT, and the guy gets straight too. He was struggling and they were struggling. What do you think? Do you
Is
think
he a
it's a
fake
problem?
Ashake?
Yes. Do you think it's a problem of branding? Because I can wake up tomorrow and maybe because I look like somebody and I want to just be a parody of the person.
Yeah.
And I want to host a show. Do you think it spoils anything?
I think because you look like that person, that's brand, that person, you're not supposed to do something public that's a person
similar, yeah.
again. Do you understand? Because, for example, there's one guy that looks like Davido on TikTok. This guy is always doing this show on TikTok, always dancing. He looks so much. His name is Abi Obio Jr. or something on TikTok. This guy is always
They still
doing.
fake Zazu now.
Yes,
that one creates content.
You see, in this world,
They always double.
When you become a big celebrity, you see your look like someone that will look so much like you.
Me. Yeah,
Do you understand?
Yeah.
But I think that is very wrong.
Okay.
Because me personally,
you won't work hard and then someone is.
You understand? I think there's someone that came out one time. I can't remember the celebrity again. That came out one time to stop one other person. I can't remember the celebrity, but the person actually had to stop that lookalike from doing extent of what she's doing. You can do something else, but not that particular line of entertainment that I'm doing. You are doing the same thing.
There was still Junior Shaggy. You understand? Someone who was acting, yes.
I mean, don't put about it.
So you think it's going to be a problem of what do you think the problem is going to be on the person's end, on the main brand? Like, is it going to spoil
what if that
his
person
brand?
what other person uses that image to scam people?
Okay.
Because there are some people that will not really know, this is different from the normal Shaggy, or this is different from the normal Sabinus and whatever.
Yeah.
Do you understand? At the end of the day now, they might do something that maybe people that will know we cannot really differentiate.
I believe people who came for that show came for Ashake.
I'm
not sure they really, because why will I pay for fake Davido?
They're supposed to beat that guy.
They bonded him.
They're supposed to blow that guy. They're supposed to blow that guy.
So if you were Ashake and someone was a parody of you comes up and wants to do a show with your name and your look and everything, what would you do?
I will arrest that person, my dear.
You're a woman of war.
Violence is my third name. I will arrest the person because how will you use my name, everything, no. As you the person is doing a comedy show differently.
Yeah, but same music.
Like using his own name.
What if he was even going to sing Ashake's song? What if?
You can't even have Ashake's voice. So you should not even try it. You cannot even try it. But that thing it's very bad. Okay. You can literally use that opportunity
to make something
else and be better and even be better than that celebrity. Not following that same celebrity's line in doing that thing. It's not good. It's not. If it's me, I am a baller or beauty queen, for an example, and maybe someone is looking at like celebrity, big time model.
You look like
and someone I have this someone looks so much like me, comes and started doing the same thing with me, same thing, and wants to do a hangout. Like I want to do a hangout. Person wants to do a hangout too. It's my name, everything. No, it's not possible. I'll arrest the person. There's one time a brand, it's not just for example now, a brand will use a picture to promote without my permission to promote their whatever. That is just the same thing that other person is doing, and it's
bad for business.
Very, very bad for business.
Wow, that's a lot.
It's very, very bad.
Thank you so much.
Stink.
Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for also lending your voice. Thank you for being a woman of war. We love it. So today we are giving our shout out to Mr. Kennedy Obioha, you've been of great support to Data Delight. You watch, you share, you comment. We love you. We appreciate. So on the comment section, tell us, are you a man of war or a woman of war? Will you forgive your pastor for embarrassing you? Please drop.
Don't forgive your pastor.
Do you think the lady deserves a public apology, like with a microphone, with his voice and his face on it? Please drop it on the comment section. See you same time, same place, same day next week. Bye.